Welcome back to another episode of Yelling at Pigeons. Today is Wednesday.
Actually, now that I think about it, that probably. So I was just telling Caleb that I learned a new trick on Riverside.
Cool.
This was ironically though, this was not like the plan. I wasn't like, oh, I'll tell him he can do it, and then I'll cut him off. I really, truly, while you were doing it, was like, that's actually not going to work. But I was telling Caleb I learned a new trick on Riverside, and it's not like that crazy. It's not like, wow, I can't believe you figured that out. Like, it's a very obvious feature that we just haven't used yet. And yeah, the way Caleb was introing the show, which was normal, he was doing a good job, would not work. Would not work for what I was going to show it because I didn't tell him what I learned. So
all right,
now I don't really know what to do. So I guess, given the circumstances, we'll just roll the intro. It's so loud. My new trick that I learned. I might have to adjust the volume later, though. Oh, man. We'll fix the volume in post. But that's what I learned. I can run the intro while we're doing it.
To another episode of Yelling at Pigeons. Today is Wednesday, February 6th. And I think this is episode 28? Yeah, 28.
Yes, 28.
Yeah, and Luke shocked me with that. You probably heard me laughing over the video.
Which is fine. That's a fun feature that we can
good feature.
Chirp during the song.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Shocked me.
New feature. It will be back for the end of the episode, so keep your eyes peeled.
Great. That's a sweet feature.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient.
Luke, I'm a ski guy now.
It sounds like it. You sent me a couple texts about skiing.
Two weeks in a row, I went skiing. I think I mentioned last week that it's like $40 for rentals and all day skiing Monday through Wednesday at Montage Mountain in Scranton.
Absolute steal.
The Electric City. They call it that because of the electricity. And no, it's awesome. I am not great. It's only my second time skiing. But I, went up, hit the greens a couple times, just like the easier of the courses, and was like, you know what? The people I was going with have gone a lot more than me, and they were like, "You want to try a blue?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll try a blue. I'll up the ante today." And first one fell down because it's like super steep and it was icy yesterday. But oh wait, I said the wrong day because I thought today's the 5th, not the 6th. For some reason, I thought we were recording on Monday. And
first fluid intro, and then you.
Yeah, I messed it up. My bad. Anyway, so I was fell down a couple times, and then like a couple runs later, just like got it, and was like flying down the mountain. Hit like 34 miles an hour, which is like so fast.
That's getting it.
When you don't have any like protection.
Yeah,
and you just a helmet. Flying. Yeah, flying, just like. And there's like a lot of people there because it's cheap, and people will like bring their families on a Monday, which doesn't make sense to me because it's school. But
yeah,
I just happened to have it on Monday, so that was nice. Almost ran into a couple people, but like was just like cruising, felt like a professional, like in the Olympics or something. But I did fall like 3 times, like really hard, like.
That's like kind of funny, but kind of scary because if you fell going 34, that's like
scary, but hurt. Like also just like kind of sick when you get up and you realize you're not hurt.
And you're like, man, I'm built different.
One of the guys that we were with called me a legendary send, and in like the skiing and snowboarding community, I feel like that's like the best compliment you can get, especially for your second time doing it.
Yeah.
But
I think your trip down the hill was a legendary scent.
Yeah, but then he was like you just some of these falls I had were like pretty hard, and he was like, you just got back up and just kept going. Like most people would just be like, nah, I'm done. Like I need to go back to the lodge. I need to take a break, get some cocoa or a beer or something. But I was like, nah, like I'm here. I spent the $40. Like I might as well just get up and go again. But the first of the three big falls, I was going down. We had a jam going on Spotify, so we were like all listening to the same music. And of course,
Nice.
I had to queue up some Creed.
Of course.
So I'm sitting there, and I like pass everybody because I was going pretty fast, and I'm just like jamming, just hold me now. And it was just like it was like movie moment. Like if you were watching,
I'm picturing a movie right now.
like if you're and it's a comedy, and like my skis kind of like came off the ground a little bit, and I was like about to turn. So like in the middle of the turn, my skis start to lift up, and as they hit, I'm in the middle of a turn, and my skis just stop. And both of my feet popped off the skis. Both my poles flew out of my hand and just starfished about 10 yards down the mountain on my stomach, and then went off the like not off the side, but like where the snow stops, and like into like this little like ditch. And I like turn around, and everybody's just stopped at my skis and like, oh my goodness, are you all right? And I'm just dying laughing because like at first it was like a little scary, but by the time you're like sliding down and you're just like, wait, this is hilarious.
You realize you're good and you're just sliding.
Yeah, and just like, wait, this is
don't hit anything. Like,
this is so funny. And then after that, like I get up, they're like, all right, well, we're about to do this black diamond. You seem like you can handle a black diamond. Like you might fall a couple times, but like,
so
try
is
it
this
out.
like the height and like steepness of the hill? Each color.
So the more steep. So green is like less steep. Blue is a little bit more steep than that, and then black is like pretty steep. And then there's a double black diamond, which is like super steep and windy.
Okay. Does it have any like ramps or anything?
No, you can go to a place that has ramps, but like sometimes there's like some jumps on the sides if you want to do them. But pretty much just like straight down. Like they don't throw a ramp in the middle of it unless you like go to like the terrain part. Which the people I was with did go to that, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I was like, okay, cool. So like I get up, dust myself off, and like stretch myself out, make sure I'm alive. And then I go follow them, and like they just went. Everybody made it down. And at one point, I like fell because I like was going a little bit too fast. So I was like, I just need to bail, get back up. And it's hard to get up on skis because you have these two like 5-foot pole or pieces of wood on your feet, so it's hard to stand up comfortably. So I ended up taking them off and just like sliding down until where it got a little bit flatter. Which is fine. It's like it feels like you're a little kid at a park. But then I got up, and they're all like I can see them like all sitting at the bottom of the hill waiting for me. Super supportive friends. Like shout out to them. Like really awesome that they were just like we're not gonna leave you. We're just gonna wait, hang out with you. So I finally start getting down. I'm like going side to side, and then I see them, and they're yelling at me where to go, and they were like, go this way, and they were pointing, but like my sunglasses were a little like foggy and had snow on them, so I couldn't really see that well. And then I hear someone say go left or to the left, but they said to the lift, and I was supposed to go right. So I was like going that way, and then I heard to the lift, but I thought it said to the left. So I went left all of a sudden and fell down again. And I have a video of that, which is hilarious. So that was my second fall, and they happened within like 10 minutes of each other. Got up, and then the biggest fall is like low key a little embarrassing. Not embarrassing, but like it was the hardest of the three. Was going down. There's like on one of the blues will turn into a black diamond, but there's a cutoff you can take, and it's a pretty sharp left turn.
Okay.
And I'm like preparing myself to take that left turn. Like I'm going pretty fast, preparing myself to take the left turn, and then ski patrol is going through that turn, and two snowmobiles next to each other, and the turn's not that wide. So I was like, I'm gonna run into one of these snowmobiles, or I'm gonna go down the black diamond, or I can bail. And there was
wait. So just to be clear, to not do the black diamond, you have to make this
left
hard turn.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was almost like I like that how to get to the black diamond. They're like you have to do this really skilled turn, and if you can't make that, you shouldn't be here anyway.
Nope.
But it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. And I could have went so it kind of like split. There was like an island in the middle that was like fenced off. So I could have, if I would have went to the right of that, I would have been fine, and I would be able to make the turn like a wider turn and been fine. But for some reason, I decided to go to the left side of it, and
Could have been an island boy.
there was I saw like a snowdrift and was like, okay, I'm just gonna go into this. It should be decently soft. I'll just like go into that and bail. No, it was frozen solid, and
Oh man.
one of the guys was right behind me because I was like, it's either that or run into these snowmobiles. And I don't know about you, but like metal going 30 miles an hour doesn't sound.
Yeah.
So I like hit this snowdrift, and the guy behind me said that I looked like a Lego character dying. And he was like, everything just like fell apart. Like my poles went flying, my skis like went up over, and I like slid on my stomach and slammed right into the side of a tree.
Ooh.
And my quad like does hurt pretty bad.
Yeah.
But the ski patrol guy was like, oh, what even just happened? Like he was like shocked about what happened. He's like, first off, are you okay?
Yeah, you should have been like, yes, and second off, it's your fault.
Yeah. But so a lot of fun, but I could have died multiple times. But like for having 3 hard falls and it only being my second time, not too bad. At one point they were like, we're gonna go to this train park. The one guy like is good at snowboarding, so he was like, I want to do some jumps and stuff. And like the way you get there, like you have to go to the bottom of this hill, and like snow tubing, how they have like those like conveyor belts that will take you up, like you put the snow tube on there. They had that, but it wasn't working, so they just like walked up, and I was walking. I was like, wait, this is kind of a hike, and I was like, if I get to the top, I'm like just not gonna have fun because like I'm not gonna try to do a jump, and I'll probably accidentally hit one and die. So instead, I got off on the bunny slope and just slowly cruised down that. And I kind of felt bad because like someone was like brand new learning how to snowboard on there, and like I just like kind of just like flew by them, and I felt bad, but also
it's going to motivate them to get better.
Yeah, but
so that they can be flying by people.
Yeah, so it's just like jamming to some Creed and wrecking. And
it does sound like a movie. Like it's like slow mo.
Yeah, it's like hold me. Yeah, and I was singing. Like I was singing. Like it feels like that would happen. And it's just like, and it just boom, and then music just cuts, and it's just like it's Hot Rod where he was.
I was gonna say. Dancing. I was waiting for you to
like where he was punch
dancing out his rage.
Yeah, and that's how it felt like, and like because like the music just like went silent for me. Like it was still playing, but like I just like blacked out like everything else. I was just like slid down. It was awesome. I really enjoy skiing.
That sounds awesome. A fun fact though, which is not so fun. The mom from The Parent Trap, that's how she died.
Skiing?
Yep.
Well, sorry.
Really
I don't know.
Bringing up the vibes here.
Yeah. But yep. I will be going again, and I will be getting better. Hopefully I can get down a black diamond without dying.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like, I don't know, not a bad start.
Yeah.
So,
and I have decent people teaching me how, like people that are good at skiing that have like taught me. So
yeah,
at this point, it's just like me figuring out the speed I want to go, and if I want, like, how to be good.
Ski master slump god over here.
I called myself that the other day, and someone just like shook their head at me.
That's funny.
I might get a ski mask for next time. But people are like, what is going on? Why?
Yeah. Ski mask the slump god.
But yeah, you do anything? You do anything fun this weekend?
Did I do anything
besides
fun?
Stay up all night Saturday?
Literally all night. I didn't go to bed till like 6. Shout out to Luca. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, I changed the alternator in my car.
Yeah,
so that was cool. No big deal. Did it pretty quick. So.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy change.
No. It's really
it's really difficult.
Really,
when I changed one in my Jeep, like it was really hard, but I also was able to do it pretty quick.
Yeah, we're just simply built different. Yeah. Like that's a very difficult job. It's not like the number one most easily accessible thing.
No,
when you open the hood.
You a cars guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love Lightning McQueen.
For sure. Same. I saw a TikTok. I meant to send this to you. And this guy, it was so true. He said, he was like, "Stay with me, stay with me." It was never "Life is a Highway." It was always "Real Gone."
Oh, Real
Gone is
Gone.
a banger.
Absolute
On that
blapper.
opening sequence of "Real Gone."
Yeah.
I mean, he might have a point. That is a good song.
Yeah, very good song.
Speaking of songs, so we had that app where you can.
Oh yeah,
I talked about this last week.
Yeah, I've been on it.
Don't really have a huge story about that app, but I did say if I was still using it a week from now, I would tell you guys what it is.
Yeah.
It is called Sound Map.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fun. Yeah. It's like
I
kind of talked about it last week, but yeah, it's like Pokemon Go for songs.
Yeah, you can do the artist guesser, which is fun. The aux battles, which are fun. I've gotten into this loop where I just always put a AJ and Big Justice song on there. Tend to lose, but sometimes people will understand the meme.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't have anything crazy. Because like I always open it like later at night, and I'm like, I don't want to go walking to find things.
Yeah, there was a shiny. So like if for you guys that don't have it, like they'll be listed as shiny, and they're like worth way more, and they're way more rare. And my map was showing a shiny other, which could be anything.
Ooh, yeah.
And it was in Trap, and I was like,
nah.
I almost thought about driving to Trap to get it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it.
No,
because other like I've seen even like it'll be like clips from like stand up and stuff.
Okay,
that probably falls under other. So that would be cool.
I picked up a rare Meet Me Halfway the other day by the Black Eyed Peas.
Banger.
Yeah, but I'm I think one song away from platinum for AJ and Big Justice.
Love that.
Get the Costco guys platinum that has the Rizzler on it.
That'd be so cool.
It'd be so awesome.
Have we talked about our desire for the Black Eyed Peas to make a comeback?
I know I talk about it.
I know we've talked about it.
Yeah,
I don't know if we've mentioned it on the show.
I know I talk about it with people outside of the show all the time, but they need to make a comeback.
Yeah, we should bring back the Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started.
Yeah. This is a Black Eyed Peas podcast.
Yes, for sure. In the world of music, I don't want to say I'm late to this because it'll be very Unc of me if I just discovered this song. It's not the case. I do have a bit of an Unc story, but I didn't just discover this song. I just hadn't taken the time to really like add it to my songs and like listen to it outside of like hearing it on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But I might be a Gracie Abrams guy.
Oh, Luke. I am big time Gracie Abrams guy.
Let's go. This is a Gracie Abrams podcast. Move over Black Eyed Peas.
She is in my favorites on Sound Map or Song Map, whatever it's called.
That's awesome. Gracie Abrams, daughter of legendary keyboardist from Lonely Island hit single "Cool Guys Look at Explosions," J.J. Abrams.
I did not know that.
She is actually his daughter.
But I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I was talking to her, and I was like, yeah, I think I might be a Gracie Abrams girl.
Yeah, nice. She's good. She's really good.
She's got bangers.
Reminds me a lot of Taylor Swift. Like that's so true.
That's so
true.
You
could convince me that was written for Taylor Swift, and she was like, I don't have room for it. So Gracie did it.
Yeah,
Gracie's
got bangers.
She does.
And
that's so true, Caleb.
So true.
That's so true.
Yeah. I'm so happy because I was like, I don't know why I just like haven't been like, yo, listen to Gracie Abrams. But I thought it like also could have been one of those things where you like missed the train, like Zach Bryant or whatever. But
yeah.
I mean,
I kind of did, but I was like, the train hadn't. No, it was still relatively
very. Like she wasn't even
within reach.
She's like newer to the point where she like wasn't nominated for any Grammys this year.
Yeah. Like I was able to I missed the train, but I was able to drive to the next stop and get there. So like it wasn't too out of reach, so it was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a Gracie Abrams guy. That's So True is a banger. Yeah, but I thought you would find it interesting also that her dad is J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
It's kind of crazy. Like, I referred to him as a keyboardist. He's not, but he's a director, right? Or producer, both.
Yeah.
But yeah, his daughter makes bangers. speaking of being Unc, though, I started going back to the Y, working
Yeah.
on the 1,000 Miles Challenge.
Yeah.
And it's going okay. Put in some pretty good miles on a couple different days, a little less yesterday. None so far today. Probably won't at all. But I realized I'm definitely Unc.
Yeah.
Because every time I walk in, I like peek in the gym to see like the basketball gym.
There's always children.
I'm like, oh, we'll see if anyone I know that I usually hoop with. I say usually hoop with, like I've played basketball in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, let me see if any of them are in there. Maybe I'll pop in for a game. I peek in through the window. I don't know any of them. I don't know any of them at all.
None of
I
them.
would be, if I walked in there and said, let me get one. I would be the meme, the Unc meme, being like, let me get a shot, young blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that would literally be me. So I've left them alone for now. Maybe there'll come a day where I'll try to run some if I see a couple adults trickled in.
You have to go on Wednesday nights or whatever when they do like 18 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For now, I'm Unc. But while I was there, I was on the treadmill. I think it was the first day back. This guy who was an Unc, like it would be an Unc for me, was running on the treadmill next to me, or like not directly, but spaced it by one.
Yeah.
This guy must have thought he was freaking Deion Sanders or something. He's running on the treadmill backwards. He's backpedaling. I'm over here trying to get back in shape. Like I'm like not putting up the most impressive numbers, and he's backpedaling. What do you need that for? Why do you, I'll be generous and say 45-year-old man, probably in his 50s. Why do you need to practice your backpedaling?
Yeah.
What are you doing? It was so funny. I was side-eyeing the mess out of that guy. But
that's hilarious.
I guess do what you got to do, but I have no idea why you need to backpedal on the thing. I would have hit the alarm if we were at Planet Fitness, even though I've never been in there before. And I also wouldn't hit the alarm because I would feel too awkward.
Yeah. That's so funny. I can't. Yeah. Like I've seen people go like backwards on the elliptical, but like they're just moving, like they're not like they're facing the right way, but they're just like having their feet going like the backward motion.
Yeah, okay. I was like picturing them facing the other way.
No, that'd be so dumb.
That would be so difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've probably even done that. But like, yeah, why are we backpedaling on the treadmill?
Yeah. No point. No point. Well, since we started talking about music, do we want to get into the Grammys?
I'm thinking the Grammys will be the bulk of the show. So there's one other thing I wanted to talk about before that.
Okay.
We did talk about J.J. Abrams.
Oh, yes.
J.J. Abrams' dad. He's a director, so he works with a lot of actors.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new hot young actor on the streets.
Yes.
That some are saying might have the next like Glenn Powell career arc.
It might be a Glenn Powell year.
It was a GPS last year.
It might be a JBS.
It might be a JBS this summer because Joe Biden has signed with Hollywood Talent Agency CAA.
Yeah.
Joe Biden in the movies. I can't wait to see him play like Captain America.
That would be awesome.
Like just pulling up to Thanos like, hey, corn pop. The shield. Licking an ice cream.
So I did like I have 3. Like I had been thinking, and I was at work, so like couldn't really figure out too many. But I have 3 characters that I think that he could play.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
Himself.
Too difficult of a role.
Well, I said he would still have to learn. I said he would still have to learn how to play. Like he would still need acting lessons to play himself.
For sure.
Scrooge, but only if they redid the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Scrooge would be so good,
but only in a Muppets Christmas Carol. Like not like with. He'd just be chilling. And the third one is, I don't know why I wrote this down. Like it was just like the first name that popped into my head. Mostly because it would be hilarious to say. I can't even it's like the most unserious thing ever, but I wrote it down for some reason.
Okay.
Sean Kingston.
Why? Are they making a movie about Sean Kingston, or do we think they're going to?
No, but I just
Joe Biden playing Sean Kingston.
For some reason, so I wrote like before you even texted me, I was like, it would be so funny to see him play himself and try to like still get it wrong, and then Scrooge would be hilarious, And then when you were like, think of names, for some reason the first name that popped in my head was Sean Kingston.
There is one big question I have for that.
Yep.
He would, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so too. He could. Yeah. Maybe he could be in the Tropic Thunder remake as well. If you don't know what we're talking about.
But I just, I don't know why. I just like
Sean Kingston would be incredible.
Was the first thing that came to my head. It's like, could you imagine?
Somebody call 911. This lady's on fire.
This summer, you know him from Beautiful Girls and Fire Burning. Sean Kingston, or Joe Biden is Sean Kingston. Your way to...
Yeah, they don't even like have him lip sing either.
Him.
Yeah, they don't have him lip sing or anything.
Nope.
It's just him playing Sean Kingston.
Yeah, for some reason that's like the funniest thing ever to me.
That would be very funny. I thought it would be funny if he played like Batman.
Yeah,
like I had a lot of superheroes. I think any superhero would be any role would be a hilarious role.
Yeah.
Others were Uncle Ben in a Spider-Man. That would be good. Just having him do like the death scene.
I think
so funny.
Even if he played Alfred in Batman, would be very funny.
But
like,
Batman would be
Batman would be hilarious. But like even just being like, if you just saw the trailer and it was like Batman and he was like he came down, Bruce Wayne came down and it was just like he just turns around as Alfred's like, your ice cream, sir.
How about a Batman universe spinoff about Alfred and it's Joe Biden. This summer Joe Biden is Alfred.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Bob Barker biopic.
Okay. Yeah.
Be good. I don't know. He's just an old guy.
Yeah.
I thought it would be funny if he played Obama in a biopic.
Would he?
And Obama played And Obama played him.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be really funny. Him playing Trump would be funny.
Yeah.
An American Sniper remake. It's just Joe Biden.
Oh man, he's like old. Would he be able to hold the gun still?
That's I just want to find out.
Yeah,
that would be funny.
I think even if he was,
and then
like,
I had Terminator as well.
That would be good.
Terminator would be good.
I think as like a cameo in a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
work like in an ice cream. We know he loves ice cream. Like he's like in an ice cream truck, and then the truck just gets picked up by the Hawk and thrown across the city.
That's similar to like didn't Daniel Tosh say he would want to be like in a Jurassic World, but he's just like getting an ice cream cone, then he's just eaten by a T-Rex.
Yeah,
and it's just barely enough where you're like, was that Daniel Tosh?
Yeah,
was that Joe Biden?
was that Joe Biden?
Oh man, so good. Joe Biden. Someone online said they are looking for a new Black Panther. Joe Biden.
Oh man, yeah, that would be funny.
God.
Yeah,
that
would be hilarious.
I would love that.
Yeah,
he plays a movie like about like a president, but he doesn't get casted as the president.
Yeah, he's like I
don't really know what role he gets. Yeah. He stars as like someone that's trying to kill the president.
Yeah, or he's like during the debate, he's the moderator.
Yeah. Or he's a brief cameo working like a popcorn vendor at a carnival.
Yeah,
and he calls everybody Corn Pop.
Yeah, Corn Pop. You know, he has some Jamesisms, some Maddoxisms.
Yeah.
I can see James calling someone a Corn Pop.
I mean, imagine when James is like
82 years old. Can't wait.
The Jamesisms are going to be awesome. He's listening to this right now, already reminiscing about Lord knows like what that's going to develop into.
Yeah,
it's going to be incredible.
And then he will be in a movie. But
he'll play Joe Biden.
Yeah, James will play Joe Biden.
Last one. Joe Biden could play a biopic about Jimmy Carter, but he would play Jimmy Carter in his final weeks.
Yeah, in the chair
right now, though. Yeah, he would play him in the scene where they wheel him outside on his birthday, so people can be confirmed that he's still alive.
Has his mouth open, catching flies.
Yeah. Ooh, or he plays HW throwing out the first pitch.
Yeah, I would love to see him play every president.
Yeah, all of them.
Like
Do a movie where he in the same movie plays
he plays
every president.
all the presidents.
That
and
would be
it's called All the Presidents Man.
every president is set for himself.
Yeah.
They cast someone else. They cast Glenn Powell. Yeah.
And then probably for his wife, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably Sydney Sweeney. That feels right as Joe Biden.
Well, as Jill.
So you play her or Pelosi?
Pelosi. Yeah. Yeah.
You want to talk about the Grammys?
Do you think Glenn Powell would fall off his bike?
Would he fall? Oh, yeah. That might be too dangerous of a slope.
That I don't care what you're like, where you are politically. Like, that's the funniest video. Like,
funniest things of all time.
It's so. Yeah. It was. I watched it like 20, and I'm so down the mid. Like, I don't care.
Wow, Caleb. Wow.
Yep. Afraid to take a stance.
That's controversial.
Yep. No. But like, that's
it was very funny.
I laughed at that. I watched the video like 10 times in a row.
It's so good. I mean, credit to him in some ways for popping back up at 80 years old.
Yeah.
But that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So funny. That's what it could be. He could play himself in a movie about himself, but every time he falls in the movie, it's Glenn Powell for like 2 seconds. As like a very obvious stunt double, but they don't make him look like Joe Biden at all.
We should write the movie.
We should
write the movie.
But listen, I think a movie where the same guy plays every single president has legs.
It does. We should.
I don't really know how it makes sense, but it's appealing.
Yeah.
And then it does get to the point where you're like, we're getting pretty close to 44. What are they going to do here?
Yeah.
I mean, are they going to?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, so Glenn Powell would be in that movie twice because he'd be Vice President Joe Biden as well.
Yes. You're right. You're right. And at this pace, he may be president, so he may be in it 3 times.
Yeah. True. Well, no, because Joe Biden would play Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
Come on.
Too difficult of a role for Glenn Powell.
Yeah, way too difficult.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say this is gonna be like the Sean Payton movie where he ends up being the janitor at the end, talking to Kevin James.
Yeah.
Like Glenn Powell's like the president or the janitor of the president.
That's a good question. 'Cause I was gonna ask realistically, what is this for? Because could it be something like that? Is someone making a Joe Biden biopic and he's gonna make a cameo and he
maybe
thought he had to join an agency for that or something?
Maybe.
Like, what is this for?
Yeah, I no idea what this is for.
In his retirement, he's decided to become an actor at 82 years old, however old he is.
Yeah, no
Age
idea.
is just a number. I'm sure he very much believes that. The Grammys happened this the other day, and we wanted to go over some of the winners and nominees and get our thoughts, because I think our opinion matters.
Oh, big time.
2 white dudes on a podcast, like that's the people. That's the opinions you come here for. There's no other podcast like that.
No.
So I think it's up to us to decide, who should have won.
Yeah.
Starting with album of the year.
Album of the year.
Off the dome, what would have been your album of the year without even nominees?
I mean, my album of the year. We know what my album of the year is.
True, probably same as mine.
And it wasn't. I don't think it was nominated. But probably like I would have went with like Sabrina Carpenter if we were going more mainstream.
Oh, okay. So you're being like realistically.
Yeah. Like if we're
I was gonna say like my personal would have been Bando
Stone in New World.
Yeah. But yeah. I see what you're saying.
But like,
I think based on the nominees, I would agree with that, and probably in general.
Or Billie Eilish. Like between her and Billie Eilish, I'm thinking like both great albums.
They were both nominated.
I'm looking at the winner, and I think the winner won based on name alone.
I do not think so. I think
thank you, Beyonce.
She earned it, and I'm very thankful.
Yep. Also, didn't know Andre 3000 dropped a new album this year.
Me either.
It was a Brat Summer, so that also could have won.
Yeah, it was.
Don't know who Jacob Collier is.
No idea.
Chapel Roan had the song of the summer.
Chapel Roan,
as discussed on Yelling at Pigeons in the summer.
Yeah, we're done with that, right? We're good. Chapel Roan, or is she sticking around?
I don't know. I think she had some bangers on the album, but I don't know.
She's an interesting character to me.
Oh, she's a character, but people like characters, and she makes good music.
Yeah, that's for sure. Speaking of characters, you see Kanye drag his wife to this, apparently uninvited and just not wearing clothes.
Yeah, that was crazy. Insane. Absolutely
Absolutely
bonkers.
crazy. I actually feel kind of bad for her because, like,
And then didn't he get kicked out?
Apparently, they both got kicked out because they were
Okay.
not invited. But then it was reported that wasn't true. I have no idea. But I kind of feel bad for her because, like, she could be choosing to dress like that on her own. But
Yeah.
From what I understand, she doesn't when she's not around Kanye.
Yeah.
Before she met Kanye, she never did. And it's like, seems like he's probably forcing that.
Yeah.
So, hot take. That's what you come here for. Kanye West.
Bad
might not
guy.
be a good dude.
Might not be.
Might be a bad guy.
Well, he said some things that you support. As we discussed with your mustache a couple weeks ago.
No, the only things I support that Kanye said are anything on graduation.
Yeah.
Actually, I should be careful. I'd have to re-listen to that. I don't know. Bangers, but I have no idea what I might be co-signing.
Yeah, true. True.
But yeah, Beyonce won this, and I mean, her album was good.
Shout out Beyonce, but I feel like there were better albums.
Yeah, her album was good, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm not like mad about it. I don't.
No, I wouldn't.
Honestly, I don't know if it's possible
not gonna be
for me
mad
to be mad
about
about
anything
a
on this
single
list.
Grammy ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it would have been my pick.
Yeah. There's none of this I'm gonna be mad about. I'm gonna be like, cool, good for them. But like, I like music that I like. I'm not gonna yuck someone else's yum.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
It's just music. There's different genres of music for a reason. There's different artists for a reason. Like if everybody liked the same exact music, why would there even be like that would suck.
Yeah. So we had record of the year. I think I might agree with the winner.
Yeah.
Not only do I like it, but I think that would have been my nominee.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Great song.
I'm looking at the article that you emailed.
Yeah.
The Beatles?
Yeah. Okay.
The Beatles
that does ring a kind of a bell that there was some Beatles drop. But
Beatles
I didn't
drop?
care.
No, I didn't either. I do know like there are people like they make music for the future. Like I know Dolly Parton has a song that she's recorded that will release in like 2050 or 60, so like after she's gone. But crazy. Yeah, like I have no qualms with Not Like Us because almost everybody liked that song.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip of him getting the Grammy for it?
No.
Where
I heard everyone was like singing along.
Yeah, they played it uncensored.
That's awesome.
Calling Drake a pedophile. And yeah, awesome. I can't imagine.
That's going to happen again this weekend at the Super Bowl.
It is. And even if he does censor it, the people in the crowd are still going to sing it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the Super Bowl, they'll make him censor it, but the crowd will sing it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also, Chapel Roan, Good Luck Babe being the one that was nominated, not Hot to Go. Crazy.
Yeah.
Or Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club's a banger. I feel like I like Good Luck Babe, but like she has other songs that are better.
I agree. Can I say something controversial? And Swifties, look, I am a Swiftie myself by some measures. Caleb definitely is. What I'm asking you to do right now, keep the podcast playing. Take your headphones out and go get a drink or something. Come back in a second.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Now, what I was going to say. I don't think Fortnite is a good enough song to be nominated for this. Great game. Also can't take the song seriously because of the game.
Yeah.
Not a bad song.
Yeah,
just not really like, I don't hear that song and say, wow, Song of the Year nominee.
Yeah. I think it helps that Post Malone's also on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, I mean, it's a song that has star power. And the Grammys, let's be honest, the Grammys are probably mostly for clicks at this point.
Yeah.
So, like, getting Taylor Swift, and they're going to get clicks because Taylor Swift didn't win that Grammy. It's like...
Yeah. Sorry, I have a question. What's the difference between Record of the Year and Song of the Year?
Yeah. Was about to ask that same question because Sabrina Carpenter got nominated for a different song than Record of the Year.
Yeah. And, like, there's... Lady Gaga has one in here and a nominee.
Great.
Shabuzi.
That's a great song. Shabuzi. Yeah, no
Like,
idea.
I have no idea what that means. Also, speaking of songs like
did
the
these
Beatles,
songs break records, and that's why?
yeah, there's the record broken of the year. By the way, Tina Turner just dropped a new song, so shout out to Tina Turner
Really?
for doing that. Didn't she go down?
I think I don't honestly don't know.
Either way, shout out to Tina Turner. And it is an unreleased, like previously unreleased.
Yeah.
They remastered one of her albums and threw it on there, so
Yeah.
kind of a Beatles thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea what the difference between
looking at this list
and record of the year.
I thought this was going to be like MVP versus Offensive Player of the Year, that award. But Kendrick won both.
He did, as he should. As I'm reading the difference between the two.
Okay.
So record of the year, this award goes to the performer and the production team of the song, whereas song of the year goes to only the composer of the song.
Oh. Okay.
So like that would suck if you won one and not the other.
Yeah, it would.
Like,
the composer kind of sucked.
Yeah, like song was good, but like composer kind of trash.
Trash.
So is that like, I guess like they're more focused on like the beat?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like the non-lyrical part of it?
Yeah, maybe.
Don't know. Kendrick. He won both of them.
Yeah. And all the rest, I mean, again, Taylor Swift and Post Malone got nominated. I enjoy the song, but it's, again, not what makes me think.
Not a bad song. I'm not like, wow, song of the year. Right there, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Shabuzi, that makes sense because it got played a gazillion
so
times.
Much. Die with a Smile, banger.
Despite not
Birds of a
having
Feather,
like
banger.
established fan base. He just dropped it and it got played a gazillion.
Yeah. Best new artist.
Best new artist.
Chappell Roan, obviously. I mean, she boomed.
Sure. I think I'll be becoming a Chappell Roan hater.
Okay.
I might take that stance. And I don't even hate her music. Or her.
Yeah.
But I think I might be a Chappell Roan hater.
She could just be like a little overrated.
Yeah.
But
I'll be honest, the 4th one down, not including the winner, no idea who it is or how to pronounce it.
I don't know 3 of them. After Sabrina Carpenter, I don't know the next 3.
I know Doechii. Doechii with 2 eyes.
Yeah, don't know them. Don't know Krongabin.
No idea. Ray sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But I don't know who that is. Shabuzi definitely.
Yeah, Teddy Swims.
I don't listen to Teddy Swims actively, but I know who he is, and I heard he's really good.
Yeah.
Benson Boone had one really good song
He's got
this year.
He's got a couple good songs.
Banger, yeah. I would have went with Sabrina for this. That would have been a no-brainer for me.
Me too.
She maybe even could have just got Artist of the Year.
Yeah. Yeah, she killed it this year.
She definitely had a huge, huge year.
Yeah.
So...
Which, coming up, she went on a little bit of a run.
Yeah, she did. I was going to say, we'll skim through some of these because there's a lot.
Yeah.
But we'll mainly talk about it if we strongly disagree and want to talk about why.
Yeah.
Best pop vocal album. This is interesting that they add vocal. Like,
yeah.
Are they emphasizing that the vocals on the album were good? Is that what they mean?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Winner was Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet.
I agree.
don't have a problem with that. It's a good album. We had Best Pop Solo Performance was also Sabrina Carpenter. Espresso.
Banger.
Back to back. Pop Duo Group Performance. Winner was Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I don't know where that came from. Bruno Mars. He should have won New Artist. Bruno Mars. Die with a Smile.
Banger.
Yeah, but
Gracie Abrams.
We are Gracie Abrams and Taylor Swift podcast. So
yeah, Gracie Abrams did. I didn't realize she got nominated.
I didn't know she was nominated either.
That's a good song.
Cool. Yeah,
I'm going to disagree.
Best Dance and Electric Recording. It's ridiculous that Justice and Tame Impala won that.
Oh no, I was talking about Gracie Abrams featuring Taylor Swift should have won the group performance.
Oh yeah, that was no, I have no idea about Dance and Electric.
Witchy should have won.
Yes, that's actually a really good song. I listened to that today.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was nominated.
I listened to it a lot.
That's cool.
Brat. It was a Brat Summer. Best dance / electronic
It
album.
was a Brat Summer.
It was
That
a Brat
makes
Summer.
sense.
Makes
I think it's
sense.
probably hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
Probably hard to argue with that. Dance pop recording also. It was a Brat Summer.
Brat Summer.
Charlie
Rhonda.
XCX. Never in my life one time have I heard a Madison Beer song.
No, didn't even.
I don't mean that to be insulting. It's not her fault that I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it.
I thought she was just TikToker. Didn't know she did.
For a while, I thought that. I've, for a decent amount of time, been aware that she does music. Again, no offense. I haven't heard one.
Yeah. Best traditional pop vocal album? What's that even mean?
I don't know, but Norah Jones makes me think of Workaholics.
Yeah.
The episode where they're hanging out with B-Rad.
Yeah.
And Alice is like about to come pick him up or whatever, and they're trying to get back in time. And then it shows her at the red light in her car, and she's like trying to have a moment. She like tells her phone to play Norah Jones. And you can't understand her, and she gets so mad. She's like, I listen to the same song every night.
B-Rad is rad.
Rad. Now I'm going to rewatch that probably entire show in the next week.
Yep.
Latin pop.
Shout out Shakira.
Shakira. Yep. No argument there.
Yeah, no arguments.
I haven't listened to any of these respectfully, but yeah, Shakira.
Yeah.
The Beatles
Again.
Winner of Rock and Metal Best Rock Performance.
Yeah. Great.
Okay. Whoa,
Cool.
Dark Matter. Good show. Pearl Jam, Dark Matter.
Yeah. Great show. Best rock song? I guess St. Vincent, Broken Man. Don't know that one. For best rock song. Best rock album. Honestly, didn't know the Rolling Stones dropped an album this year.
No. Had no idea. But I guess the answer would probably be they didn't drop anything, but like Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah. Also,
best rock.
Everything. I guess it was probably last year that Blink-182 dropped their album.
That is true.
So, yeah.
Alternative music, best album, St. Vincent. Don't know who that is.
Don't know. Really.
Clario's considered alternative.
Did not know that.
Didn't know that. I've seen her in concert. She's pretty talented, but I didn't know who she was when I was watching her. Best alternative music performance, St. Vincent's. I might have to check this. I'm going to have to get into St. Vincent. Cleaning up.
You're cleaning up.
They are cleaning up. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Best metal performance.
Don't know.
Is this pronounced Georgia by chance?
Georgia.
That'd be crazy. I was listening to
Gojira.
I was listening to some dosing, and they were talking about people they don't know from the Grammys, and someone said Georgia with a J.
Okay.
Maybe that's. I don't think that would be pronounced Georgia.
Maybe. I don't know.
I have no idea. Best rap performance, Kendrick, Not Like Us. Clean up again.
Of course.
Clean up again. What else was nominated? Cardi B, Enough. I don't think I
Glow.
Heard that. Yeah, Glow. I do love that song.
Great song.
Glorilla.
Eminem, Houdini.
Might be a Glorilla podcast as well.
Might be.
Houdini was pretty good, actually.
It was a good song. And then Like That by Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar.
Bro, this should have won the song of the lifetime. The beat on that song, if they have a award for just the beat,
that was
It's like it might be my favorite beat ever.
Yeah,
it's so good. I probably know Nissan Altima if I heard it.
Yeah,
or at least some of it. Like I hear a lot of Doechii on TikTok, but I don't hear the full song. Best melodic rap performance. I can be honest. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, Rhapsody.
Don't know who that is. Don't know who second place is.
So Beyonce and
that's interesting.
Shabuzi should have won.
So Beyonce won. I believe we'll get to it. The best country album.
Mm-hmm.
But her song with Shabuzi, who is a country artist, was
rap.
Nominated for best rap performance.
Yeah, don't understand that.
What does that mean? Best rap song, Not Like Us. Holy smokes!
Yeah,
that song
Like That was crazy. Also he got 5 Grammys.
And Like That. That is crazy.
He had 5 Grammys.
Again, though, like That should have won everything.
Yeah.
Glow in there again. Let's go. Best rap album was Doechii. Alligator Bites Never Heal.
I need to listen to Doechii.
Yeah, I might have to check it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just see the clips on TikTok. She seems okay. Her flow is kind of weird, but I'm only basing it off of clips.
Yeah.
It might pick up. It's to me, this might be a horrible comparison, and I'm saying this as someone has not listened to her music really.
Mm-hmm.
She strikes me as the Sam Hunt of rap music.
Okay.
She's not really rapping, she's talking.
Okay.
People always criticize Sam Hunt that he's not really like singing, he's just talking.
Yeah, he is.
So, from what I've seen, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Country best solo performance: Chris Stapleton. It Takes a Woman. Super talented.
Yeah,
Chris
I
Stapleton.
love Chris Stapleton. Casey Musgraves has some bangers.
Casey Musgraves, shout
Shabuzi,
out. Yeah.
Bar Song. I'm surprised
Jelly Roll.
that wasn't up there.
Yeah. Or Jelly Roll. Like he had a big year.
Yeah.
Best country group.
Or
duo performance.
We are a Miley Cyrus podcast.
We are definitely.
We haven't talked about this, but I will stamp that.
Yes. I'm cool with that.
Much deserved.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus won. But also they wouldn't have been my pick probably because I do like this Post Malone and Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, I had some help.
Was a good song.
Yeah.
Best country song. Casey Musgraves, The Architect.
Okay. Good song.
I don't think I've heard it.
Yeah.
Shabuzi. Surprised that didn't win. It was just. It was just so popular. Like,
it was so popular.
Numbers. Post and Morgan again.
Yeah.
Beyonce was also nominated.
This is where best country album, Cowboy Carter. Again, good album, but F1 Trillion by Post Malone was so good.
Yeah.
Like
that was my thought. Mine would have went to Post Malone.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of people, certain people, you can guess what they look and sound like.
Yeah.
Outraged.
Do
Beyonce
they have hats and sunglasses on in their profile pictures?
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Like she's not country. She might not be country, but like that album was country. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, you should have an issue with Post Malone being nominated too. And
yeah,
I definitely don't.
He's technically not.
Yeah, like I don't know. I got news for you, Lainey Wilson. Like Lainey Wilson, I don't think I can name a song off her newest album.
No,
she's very talented, but I don't know. Chris Stapleton might have the best vocals in country music
ever.
I mean, maybe, yeah. But like he had a song or so, but that album I don't think was that crazy. Casey Musgraves. I just haven't listened to it, so I can't really say. My pick would have been Post Malone, but like Beyonce would have. It makes sense that she'd be nominated.
Yeah,
like I'm not like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she won. Like, also, I don't remember what show might have also been macrodosing, but they were like, why do you care about that? Like, tell me who won it 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it was mostly sports.
Don't care.
You don't even remember. So who cares? Like, it's fine. Beyonce won.
Yeah.
It's fine. Best R&B. Don't know who Mooney Long is, respectfully.
No.
Didn't know Chris Brown dropped one.
I was gonna say, didn't know Chris Brown was still making music.
Yeah.
SZA. I'm surprised
SZA was nominated.
Well,
yeah. Well, she got song.
Best song. She got best song. So great song.
Shout out to SZA. Cutting it up.
Best progressive R&B.
Flo out here dropping songs.
R&B album. Childish Gambino should have won. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what this category means, but if Bando Stone in the New World is nominated for it,
they had 2 winners in this category, and Childish Gambino didn't win it.
That's great. Well, okay, Spin Zone, he came in second.
Yeah, sure.
They came in first. He came in second.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. I didn't know. I'm glad someone recognized that album. I didn't know it was nominated.
Yeah,
and it was so good. So good.
Yeah.
Best R&B album was Chris Brown with 1111. Didn't listen to a single song off of it.
Didn't know it came out.
Didn't know Usher dropped a new song either.
Whoa, yeah, did not know that.
Best African music performance. Thames actually kind of rings a bell, so I wonder if I've heard this song on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
But generally, I don't really know these. Chris Brown, again, didn't know he had new music this year.
Yeah.
And then these are all respectfully,
don't really
like producers and stuff.
Yeah.
They work very hard, but like
best comedy album though. I didn't realize
that rocks.
That got.
I didn't know they did that, but Dave Chappelle. That's awesome. Nikki
And
Glaser,
then-
she had a good year. She
Yeah.
definitely had a big year.
And then we have for soundtracks, so Maestro. That movie got it. Cool.
Twisters should have won.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
That's crazy. Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. Come on. That song playing. Tornadoes coming.
And then
So good.
best score, Hans Zimmer. Did you like Dune 2?
I love Dune 2.
Yeah, Dune 2. Good.
Love Dune 2.
Um,
By the way, the best soundtrack for visual media, did Simba come out too late to be in that?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
It'll probably be on
that was
in next year's.
Great soundtrack. Shout out to Nick Chubb, broadening his horizons. Best score soundtrack for visual media.
Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb.
Shout out
to him
best
for
song
that.
written for visual media. John Batiste from American Symphony. Didn't watch that. Ain't No Love in Oklahoma was nominated for that.
That should have won. It's so good.
Yeah.
So
Barbara
good.
Streisand.
Wow, I didn't know NSYNC and JT dropped a song this year.
Trolls.
Trolls, that makes sense. JT's a Trolls guy.
Best audiobook narration, Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. There's no chance he was physically able to narrate a book.
Listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Dolly Parton should have won that. Didn't listen to it, but Dolly Parton should have won.
Yeah.
And then
that's insane that Jimmy Carter won. Jimmy Carter won a Grammy this year.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. I think that's his 5th.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. And then I don't really care about the rest of these, honestly.
No, but A$AP Rocky has a song called Taylor Swift.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm gonna listen to that.
Yeah,
but it's like spelled, for those of you that aren't aware, it's spelled like you're getting your suit, Taylor, and there's no T on the Swift, just Swift.
Yeah. Taylor Swift.
Gonna definitely listen to that.
Yeah,
the rest, I mean, sorry to the big jazz fans out there.
You like jazz?
You like jazz? Oh man. Brain rot.
Yep.
Good old B movie.
Oh man.
Like
so yeah, that's our in-depth.
That was the Grammys.
That's
that was really poor review of the Grammys, but we shared our opinions, and that's what matters because our opinions are important.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's really the only Grammys review that you need.
Yeah, you definitely don't need a Grammy review from like your uncle with a Confederate flag profile picture.
God no.
Complaining about Beyonce.
No.
So
but
come here for that.
And we know music. So
we do. Some would say no ball.
Yeah.
In this case, the ball is music.
Music.
It's a disco ball.
So I mean,
you want to hit some live 5?
I'll say you know we have to do it.
Live 5.
Yeah.
We're gonna clean up on live 5 this time, though.
Yeah. Hopefully,
we are gonna get so fast. It's gonna be so easy. Okay, first question: who is the tallest actor who played the Doctor on Doctor Who? Tom Baker, David Tennant, Christopher Eccleston, or Colin Baker? I think knowers of ball for Doctor Who, like yourself, Caleb, would know this.
Well, David Tennant is huge.
That is true. But he's not as big as Tom Baker.
That's true.
Which is, I should have let you finish your sentence because you would have said that. What 2012 film starred Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe, and Amanda Seyfried? Rent, Les Miserables, 9, and Dreamgirls. I think this is Les Mis, right?
It's Les Miserables.
Les Miserables. Known best for being a DJ, who provided the voice of Shaggy in most Scooby-Doo cartoons from 1969 to 2009? Casey Kasem, Scott Innes, Don Messick, or Frank Welker? I'm going to say something. Permission to interrupt. I don't think he's known best for being a DJ. 'Cause he played Shaggy, and I don't recognize his name.
Yeah.
So I feel like he should be known best for playing Shaggy. That's a big role.
Yeah. I don't know. Casey Kasem just sounds funny.
It's a fun name.
Yeah.
Great, like, third string QB.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And Shaggy.
And Shaggy. What type of animal named Alex reportedly had a vocabulary of 100 words and the intelligence of a human 5-year-old? Orangutan, parrot, lemur, chimpanzee. This is definitely orangutan or chimpanzee.
Yeah, I feel like Alex the orangutan sounds right.
It does. Alex the chimpanzee is a mouthful.
Yeah.
Parrot.
Okay.
Oh, we should have known.
Yeah.
Words.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that was dumb of us.
That was really dumb. He has a bigger brain than us, probably. Good as Hell and Juice are two of the 3 highest grossing songs on the Billboard Hot 100 by what artists? Billie Eilish, Lizzo, Cardi B, or Missy Elliott?
That's Lizzo.
Is it
It's
Lizzo?
Lizzo. Yeah.
Okay.
Feeling good as hell. You know that one?
It rings a bell. What musical instrument joins a bowl of fruit and a bottle in the title of a 1921 Cubism painting by Picasso? Trumpet, drum, violin, guitar. I'm thinking this is a trumpet.
Okay. You know me, I don't like no art that
It's
well.
a violin, so I don't know art either. What 1950s movie references in its title a location in Thailand, was filmed primarily in Sri Lanka, but was set in Burma? Wow. Okay, it was set in Burma. Oh, Bombay to Bangkok, Anna and the King of Siam, The Legend of Siriothai, and The Bridge on the River Kwai.
I'm going to go with Bombay to Bangkok.
Wrong.
Yeah,
it was
wrong.
The Bridge one.
Wrong.
The one with the cooler name.
Yeah.
Also, you might notice, Jose, if you're watching, your hat's still here. I haven't sent it out yet.
He only listens.
Well, now that he's listening,
yeah.
Jose, if you're listening, you might hear the sound waves vibrating off the hat behind me. I will send it soon. Okay. In 1997, Mike Tyson bit off a piece of what boxer's ear during a heavyweight championship fight? Is this Riddick Bowe, Larry Holmes, Evander Holyfield, or Michael Spinks? This is Holyfield.
Yeah, it's Evander Holyfield.
We know ball.
Yeah, we know box.
Yeah, we know box. One thing about us, if they were known collectively by their first names, what notable musical theater writing team would be called Richard and Oscar? Is it Weber and Rice, Lerner and Lowe, Rogers and Hammerstein, or Menken and Ashman? Richard, Weber, and Oscar Rice.
I think Rogers and Hammerstein sounds the most
Richard
like...
Rogers and Oscar Hammerstein. That does sound right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. We don't just know box. We know a lot. We know music, whatever that one was. In what country was the author Hans Christian Andersen best known for his fairy tales such as Little Mermaid born in? Ireland, Norway, Denmark, or Germany? Hans feels like Germany, but honestly, it could be. I just don't think it's Ireland, but I think it could be any of the last 3.
I think it's one of the last 2, and Germany sounds too on the nose. So I feel like Denmark. Maybe they're trying to throw us off. I like Denmark.
Okay. Well, you admire a lot of German history, so I feel like you would know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You would know what it is. See, and you were right. So, shout out to Caleb. Sonic the Hedgehog most often wears shoes that are what color? Caleb, is it blue, red, white, or black?
It's red, right?
These are red, yeah. Most notably, I know that because of the Sonic and Knuckles thing that Montgomery and Gibbs did with the Lions. Yeah. So, it was red. One more to go. This is it. Pinky and the Brain was a spin-off of what other animated series? Hysteria! Tiny Toon Adventures, Baby Looney Tunes, or Animaniacs? Sorry for the audio listeners. Hysteria had an exclamation point.
Animaniacs.
So. It is.
Bang!
That wasn't bad.
What
color is Daffy Duck? We're just going to see if we can go anymore. I would have told you pink, so we're in trouble because the options are black,
Daffy
yellow,
Duck?
blue.
Daffy Duck is black.
Daffy Duck. Oh, I'm thinking of Donald Duck's chick.
Daisy?
Daisy, yeah, I was thinking of Daisy.
She's pink?
No, but like her accessories are pink.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, Daffy.
Definitely black. Before the era of synthetic chemicals, what tropical plant was the most common natural source of blue pigment? Is it azure, smalt, woad, or indigo?
Indigo?
I was going to say indigo as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Couple away from our all-time. What investment firm founded in 1914 uses a bull as its mascot? This is Merrill Lynch, but the options are Wells Fargo, Ameriprise, Charles Schwab & Co., or Merrill Lynch. It might also be Charles Schwab & Co.
Well, you said Merrill Lynch. I think
I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with my gut.
Lynch
Yeah.
Feels right.
There we go.
Shout out the record.
Yeah. The short-lived ABC sitcom Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23 featured what actor playing a fictionalized version of himself? Zach Braff, James Vanderbeek, James Franco, or Tom Cavanaugh? I kind of think this is Zach Braff.
That's the guy from Scrubs, right?
Yeah, was this like a post-Scrubs, like let's give him another show, like his own
Maybe.
other show?
If you like it, then I've never seen it.
But I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either.
Yeah. We know for a fact it's not Franco, right?
I think I would know if it was Franco.
Yeah, that's
one
what I'm
of us
thinking.
would know.
I like Braff. It was your gut reaction. That's all right.
Vanderbeek.
It's all right.
Good run. And
Good run.
69% correct score.
Yeah.
Nice. Did a good job. All right. That's been the show. Thanks for listening. You can find me on Twitter at LukeSchultz56, and you can follow the show on there as well at Yellin, no G, at Pigeons. Yelling with a G on everything else or just TikTok?
TikTok, and I think on Instagram it's Yelling at Pigeons Pod.
Yes, that sounds right, because there's an improv group somewhere that has Yelling at Pigeons.
Yep. You find me on Twitter at Caleb P. Crane, on TikTok, Caleb Crane 6, and Instagram at Caleb Crane 12. Yeah, we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, and I forgot to stop sharing the screen till right now.
Yeah.
And I couldn't play the outro while the screen was being shared.
So you can do it now.
And a fun thing about the outro is that I can do it. I can do it now. Let's blouse. You think it's gonna be like choppy in the beginning in the actual thing? We'll see.
And if you're still sticking around, what's up?
Tune in tomorrow for Luca Talk.
Yes. Peace.